What is up, guys? It's BloodZelos. Welcome back to another house tutorial. It's been like 2 weeks-ish, maybe 3 since the last one, but the time before that, it was like a good month and a half, so I'd say I've improved, definitely picking up the pace here. What are you doing here? Freaking awkward piece of I don't know what. Okay, so today we're gonna do like a snow-themed house. A lot of people have asked for this, and I couldn't really think of like what a snow house would even look like, but I just kind of experimented, and what I came out with I think works well enough. It's basically kind of cabin-y themed, but it's big. It looks like what you'd see in like a mountain like resort in a national park somewhere. If you live in America, you know what those cabins are where the rich people stay and all that. Kind of something like that. But yeah, I like it, and I think it actually turned out quite nicely. So let's see, is that gonna be a good place to start? Probably not. It is basically like a Coolio mountain cabin thing. It has a really cool roof. That's what I like the most. Is the roof on this one is definitely the coolest roof I've had in a tutorial. If you follow me on Twitter, you'll probably have seen it. I did tweet a picture of it out, a bird's eye view of this build. So here's our doorway, very nice, and let's see, I think we're gonna bring it up probably about 3 like this. Well, actually it's gonna go higher, so just put it up to, I don't know, 5 for now, and we're gonna come across right here at 3 high. Our doorway is actually gonna be back here, so it's gonna be kind of sunken in, which is also cool. I thought that was cabin-y. This is what we're actually building right now, is not the frame of the house. Well, it kind of is, but it's actually not. This is like an outer trim kind of thing. So we're gonna come. Is that 3? 1, 2, 3. Yes, we're gonna come across like this, and we'll be coming out across. So we have this nice looking H going, and I'm gonna count ahead here and figure out how exactly big we want this to be, so I don't make any mistakes, and I will get right back. Okay, so we're gonna come across 6 here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and then we're gonna come straight down over here like so. And we'll do the same on the other side, so I think that's 4, 5, and 6, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know, dude. I'm in calculus this year. I still don't really know how to count, which is kind of an issue as I'm learning, but oh well. I think that's even. That doesn't even look even. By the way, a lot of you probably want to know the seed. There's the seed if you want to pause the video so that you can write that in. That's cool. And here are the coordinates. It's right off spawn. You don't have to go anywhere. So you can pause the video, take all that down if you care about what seed I'm using. Now in the corner here, we're gonna go kitty corner like that, and kitty corner one more time. Now this log right here is actually your house. That's the actual building. These extra logs, when I first built it, I didn't have any of this this stuff on the corners. I just had this central pillar, but it was too square for me, so that's your actual house. Now we can bring these all across like so. This is basically where your window's gonna go, all that cool looking stuff. And I'm not sure exactly how far on the inside we're gonna wanna go, but it's something like that. So you can come across like that, and then again on this corner, kitty corner like show, across 3 times. And I'm not quite sure how high to take this yet, because I have to refer to my original build a bunch because I don't memorize these houses. It would take me forever, and it'd be even longer between builds. But what you're gonna have is something that looks like this. I can tell you right now that this is gonna be oak wood. It's gonna come up like that, and that. And I'm not a huge 100% fan of that. If I could think of a better design for the corner on the inside, I would. I would get it because I'm built. Okay. I'm done. But it's gonna look something like that, and then we're gonna come across up here with more of this stuff. So this is kind of the frame of your house. Now we have to get the depth going so that we have something working for us. Inside, I'm quite sure we're gonna have some other sort of design going on, other than what this is. But from the front, you should have something looking like this now. And well, let's move on. All right, figured out what we're gonna do right in here. We're basically gonna make it kind of an H shape again, mirroring what we've done on the front. But this time we're going to use oak, and it's not quite the same. We're going to drop in an oak piece down here on the 3rd level. So actually when you're outside, what you get is like this sunken oak piece, which is totally cool, in my opinion, and then you can throw your door in. Now while I'm doing that, I have 2 things to say. One, I released a skin pack, which is basically my skin, but it's in I think there's 10 different colors you can choose from of my skin. There's like pink, blue, not red, that's my color, green, black and white, yellow, basically every simple color you can think of my skin. There's a download link in the description. Download my skin, guys. You can wear it. Be a ninja if I see you. I'll take a picture with you, something like that. Wear it with pride, all that good stuff. But yeah, you can download that skin thing, and then the second thing I'll get to in a second. But right here, we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and place that. Now that's actually the central corner piece, so you can bring that up to, I don't know, however high you want for now. But then of course you're gonna have your corner piece here, and you're gonna have your corner piece here. Every house I have ever done a tutorial on, ever, has been either rectangular in the inside floor plan or almost rectangular, including this one. and I want to move away from that at some point, but for now it's staying the same. And then we're going to come out here and just go across. So the second thing I was going to say, and this is also important after the skin pack, is VimCraft has like a really special thing going on tomorrow. We are doing it's our 6-month anniversary tomorrow, and what we want to do is, how's this going to go? Is we basically want to, every single member is going to upload an episode that day, and they're going to be staggered every half hour, so there's basically 9 VimCraft episodes going up tomorrow. For my episode, I've decided to do a Q&A, either about me or about any member of VimCraft. If you have any questions for any of the members of VimCraft, you can ask it to me in the comment section on this video, and I will ask them for the answer if I can get it. So I'll be answering a ton of questions. Also, if you have a question about the server in general, you know, who's the owner, blah, 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 that kind of stuff. You can also ask those in the comment section of this video or tweet it at me. I'll ask it on Twitter in a little bit. Do that. And of course, that video is going out like tomorrow, so I need the responses pretty quickly, guys. So basically comment as soon as you can, or I will probably not see it. But yeah, please comment your questions so that I have something to do that episode, because I think Mags is going to be talking about the history of the server in his episode. So I'll be doing a Q&A, so between our two things, you should be able to get some good info on how everything's going to be going with VimCraft, how that's all working out. This is starting to look nice. I think what we want to do is come across with this now. So it should look something like this. Actually, no, we don't do that. Just kidding. Maybe. We might do that. But yeah, please ask your questions down below if you've ever had a question for any member of VimCraft, because I want to get going on that. What you can do right now is throw in some fences in the front, and throw in some fences right here. And actually, what I did on the other build is I replaced all of these with upside down stairs. So we're gonna kind of come across like this. I was just trying to add shape to this house, mainly, because I don't really know what a winter house consists of. So I was trying to add shape. Let's get rid of these for a second. And I did something that's kind of weird. I haven't done this before. But I basically took, where are these? Bushes, because everyone loves bushes. And I threw bushes down under here. Now, I really wanted to put lights, like either glowstone or redstone lamps. That's what most builders would do. But I don't know if it's a glitch or something, no light came out. Like, when I put a redstone lamp under there, under the stairs, it was dark. It was as if I had a full block on top. And then when I removed the stair, it was lit again. So that really pissed me off. As you can see, it's messing with the light already. Like that. But it's still, you can kind of see the bushes through there, and I kind of like it. I think it looks cool. So that's something I added in. Now we get to work on the roof, which is the coolest part of this build. Alright, this roof has a lot of peaks in it. A mountain snow kind of cabin, which is what this is, definitely needs a peaked roof, is what I was thinking. So it has that for sure. Now, it's a complicated roof too, kind of. Not really, it's kind of complicated. So let's start by, we have this H here that we made in the beginning. This is going to go up 3 blocks from the crossways. So 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, that's 3. And then we're going to have a piece coming across like that. So you should have something that looks kind of like this. And just to get kind of a starter, you're going to place your stairs like that. And now you know that this is how your roof's going to work out. So I think it's going to end right there. But we're going to have to figure that out. So let's just take some dirt up to brace our, I don't know, build off of. Yep, we were wrong. So it's going to go right here. And then you're going to go right here. I don't really like stairs. I always complain about half slabs, but I'm not, oh, I did that completely wrong. But I'm also not a fan of stairs either. They are also annoying. It's going to go like this and like that. Okay, and you're going to have yourself a roof. Not really. The roof on this, I'm super proud of it. Like, honestly, if the rest of this build is terrible, guys, the roof looks really cool, in my opinion, at least. I did that wrong again, didn't I? Oh boy. So the roof, yeah, I can't wait to finish this. Just show you guys what it looks like, because it's cool, stuff like that. That's gonna be the front. It's gonna be your peak. Now we're gonna take some stone stairs and we're gonna go out like this, and then we're gonna take a wood stair and 2 wood stairs and 3 wood stairs, so on. And I think this is going to be a half slab. I might have changed that from the original build. I don't remember. Shut up, guys. You're mean to me. Okay. It's gonna go like that. And so this entire roof is basically outlined with stone stairs, which is a pretty typical building tip. It's nothing I invented, but it is quite cool. We're gonna need stone half slabs too. So throw that in right there. And it will look really cool when the entire roof is done and you've just got this like giant, I don't know, it almost looks like a boat maybe? I don't know, I'm pulling terms out of my butt. But yeah, it's gonna be cool. So go ahead and finish your pyramid thingy. Pyramid? It's not a pyramid. I don't know what to call it. It's a pointed roof. We're just gonna go with pointed roof. So it should look like this, and like that. And that's the front of your house. Okay, so let's get the windows in. Something I just did off camera real quick is I brought these pillars up from the back here, and those just go up all the way. I really could not figure out how I did the windows originally, but it turns out when I originally built this roof, I did not have this row of blocks there, so I should not have used that as my reference because they didn't really exist back when I was first building this roof on the original build. So what you're gonna have is that, and you might as well just extend your roof out so that you know that that is all roofed into, because this layer right here is the end of the house. This is all trim and stuff like that. And then I didn't use glass panes, I used glass this stuff. I tried recording this clip a second ago, and I couldn't figure out why the glass panes weren't working, because glass panes don't, you know, connect to the back of stairs. I felt really dumb, but the reason is because I actually used normal glass like that, and I'm not sure how this is all going to work out yet, because I think that is a little bit different. But from the front now, it should look the same as it did on my other build, my other version. So we have this nice sunken window, and from here it looks like glass panes. That's why I was confused. Okay, not my fault. Something we can do really quickly is bring 2 pieces out like that, and then our stone is going to come around. I think our stone is supposed to be in line with, let me pull up a picture. Nope, okay, that's right. I was going to say if that was wrong, I really messed up. So your stone's going to come around and just kind of, these are going to go like this. And it'll all make sense once we continue the roof, but I'm just kind of doing this ahead because I can. So your stone's going to come around like that and look very pretty, like so. And then I think I took fences. Where are my fences? Here's fences. I brought fences up here in the corner because fences make all the corners look better. So that is the front. Now I'm going to do this episode in 2 parts already, or this build, this entire tutorial will be in 2 parts because I need the time, and I really wanted to get this up so that I could use it to ask you those questions about VimCraft and tell you about my skin pack, but also 2 parts so that I can spend more time making it look really cool, because I already think this is one of my better houses, and I want to definitely take advantage of it being that good. That is not what I meant to put there. And I want to continue with it being good, so I'm taking my time. And I think you can go ahead and fill all this in with half slabs. What's going to happen, I'll just give you a brief overview before I end this so that you know what to expect in the next episode, is, I had to take a really deep breath there, we are going to, and I might even be able to lay this out right now. Every time I pause, it's because I'm pulling up a picture I want to look at. No, it's not going to help. So we're going to have another peak here, and it's not going to be, I think it's going to be as big as that first one. Almost. Is this, yeah, so we're going to have another peak coming out of there. And then in the back, it was originally flat, and I had no idea what to do, but there's actually going to be 2 smaller peaks that come out roughly there and there. That's not even, but it's going to be like that. And then there's going to be, of course, the other peak on this side. So in the end, what you're going to have is a really, really cool shaped house if you look at it like from the top, and it's super epic, and I'm really looking forward to getting that done. So let's see, I think I'll do one of these peaks, and then you can mirror on that side and you'll have most of the house done. So let me go ahead and figure that out. Alright, so the easiest way to do this peak would be to come to the middle here and do what I did. We're gonna go up 4, so we have 1, 2, 3, and 4, and we're basically just gonna build our roof starting from the top. So you can throw a half slab up here, and actually what we can do is we can bring this half slab across all the way, and this is gonna be like a guide for the rest of the roof. We can come up here, put the half slab there, and then also we can come across from here. So that's gonna lay out the roof, and then you're just gonna build down from it. So we're gonna have some stairs there. I think the stairs are gonna end there. That's just a guess though, I got it wrong last time. Go up like that. Is that right? Stairs and stairs, yep. And then you can of course get rid of that. And actually this isn't gonna stay either. So you can get rid of that, but we will need that top piece, so I can put some stairs there. Not upside down stairs. Like that, and then the stairs are also gonna end on top of this piece. Now I like this end wall because the peak takes up the entire wall, and that's cool in my opinion. So again, it's gonna look like that. Delete all of this stuff. You got yourself another peak. Now we're gonna follow that same theme of cool brick stuff coming out. Is the idea here. How does this look? How did that work? Did that work? Put in our fences on this corner here. I wonder, what did I do? Because I'm pretty sure the stair is supposed to go there. But that doesn't work with, maybe it does. If we delete that and then we go like this. Does that work? Does that make sense? Not really. Hold on. Let me go check what's going on. Why can I not fly? There we go. So what we need to do to fix this is actually the roof is also going to come out one more before we start the entire like cool process of having that giant peak. We're going to come out like that. What are you doing there, block? Like this. It's going to look nice and cool. Okay, and then we can start with the stone stuff. So if we put a stone stair right there, we know that we can put this here, here, and here. You should have this nice little even looking shape underneath. So I'm going to go ahead and add the peak here. I'll add it on the other side, and then we'll end this episode, and we'll finish it in part 2, which will be doing the backs, and it shouldn't, I hope I can get that up on like Sunday-ish would be my goal. So yeah, let me do that. Awesome. What you should have if you've done all that right is something that looks like this. Now I'm gonna give you a little homework assignment, and everyone's like, ah, Zelos, you shut, because I already get a lot of homework, and you're bully and stupid. But your little homework assignment is, while I am gone and while you're waiting for the second part, is take your stairs and basically just go all the way across and then connect, what I'm trying to say is connect this corner with this corner. So it's pretty easy to do. You're gonna take your stairs and you're gonna, you know, come across like, where are the stairs? Like that, and then you're gonna come across like this. You're gonna do that all the way across, and if you don't know what I'm saying, you're probably not very good at building. I don't know. But yeah, so follow the stair line across this way and connect it to this way, and then do it on this row, connect it to there, and then on this row, and connect it to there, and yeah, what you should have after that is a basically done roof. Don't do anything past this line, past the center line, because we still have to do the second part. But yeah, the two things you should have taken out of this episode, besides the fact that you need to build your house, is that, one, I have a skin pack, and there's a download link in the description, and you can download my skins and wear it with pride. And two, ask me any question you've ever had about me, any of the VimCraft members, or the VimCraft server, and I will try and answer it in tomorrow's VimCraft, which is part of the 6-month anniversary, which will be cool. Other than that though, guys, this is a snow cabin. We obviously have a lot of work to do, but we'll finish that in part 2. We're gonna get the windows in, gonna finish the roof, gonna do the floor, gonna do everything. It's gonna look cool. That's the plan. I will see you in part 2. Leave a like, guys. I know you like these building videos. Thank you so much for your support, and I will see you in the next episode.